y'all don't know, this is quite literally single-handedly my favorite artist of all time. Like, quite literally of all time. I've never had this is about to be a glaze. This is about to be a crazy glaze. I have quite literally never resonated with an artist more in my life. And today, we got musicians who perfectly predicted their own deaths. This is by my dog, Sunny V2.
Musicians predicted their
There he is
own
right
death.
there.
Number 1, XXXTentacion.
Damn.
In his documentary Look at Me, X told his record label the age at which he'd die.
And he just looked me dead in the eye and he was like, I'm not gonna make it past 21.
Also making it clear on Instagram Live that he knew that he'd die young.
If I'm gonna die or
That's when he was like, yeah, if I die, it's Drake's fault. I remember him saying that.
ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy.
The final music video he'd ever film was him attending his own funeral.
Which is so lame, because, like, it was symbolic for him, like, moving on as a person. And, if y'all don't know, this is quite literally single-handedly my favorite artist of all time. Like, quite literally of all time. I've never had this is about to be a glaze. This is about to be a crazy glaze. I have quite literally never resonated with an artist more in my life. And I probably won't. Like, I really won't. And, oh my God.
Funeral, explaining exactly how he thought it had happened to DJ Academics.
How does this story end?
I live as long as I possibly can, and then boom, I die either of old age or somebody murder me or some shit. You shoot me in my brain, I only gotta feel 2 seconds of pain, and then I don't gotta look at you or look at nobody no more. That's easy.
He'd add whoever killed him would be a stupid person who doesn't care about their life enough to try me, but those people exist everywhere. DJ Academics then asks about his car.
Hey, yo, how often you drive that I-8, bro?
With X then responding, bro, I be driving that and I'm scared as hell, because everyone knows what I drive. People have swerved to record me. I've been scared and thought I was going to die. Well, whilst driving that exact car, 6 months prior to his 21st birthday, X was
He was 20 years old, bro.
shot by a group of idiots who didn't care about their life, just as he almost predicted perfectly. When the CCTV footage was then released publicly, fans realized that his song Train Food described exactly what had happened. No clue what there was next for me. Remember, there was people walking, talking in the distance. I was dressed for winter weather, but the summer rays were kissing me. In the distance, he awaited me, with John Lennon predicting his similar
Okay, I did not want to see that. I still have yet to see that video, bro. Rest in peace to X, bro.
fate, although with even better accuracy.
Dang, bro.
Fans had already predicted exactly how he'd die.
Dear Mr. Lennon, from information I received while using a Ouija board, I believe that there will be an attempt to assassinate you.
With Lennon stating in a 1965
How did he die?
interview, will either go in a plane crash or will be popped off by some loony. 4 years later, he'd released the song Come Together, which contained one creepy line over and over and over, shoot me. The Beatles had also made a song called Happiness is a Warm Gun, talking about the joy that a person gets from shooting. However, there was one more even crazier prediction.
You didn't watch the documentary? Nah, I don't, was there a documentary on this?
A local astrologer warned John Lennon he would be shot on an island, prompting the couple to cancel a planned yachting trip around the Greek islands on a boat. In fact, he was not shot on a Greek island, but an American one.
Ugh, bruh. Stuff like this is so creepy to me. Cause it's like, some things are just too coincidental for me to, I do not mess with no type of readings, predictions, none of that, bro. None of that, bro. I've got my tarot card reading once. And I'm not gonna lie, directly after that, I was like, hey, bro, protect me. Protect me, bro. I do not mess with no type of, you will never catch me in the same room with a Ouija board, bro. I do not mess with that stuff at all. And it's not even because I'm like overtly Christian or anything. Like, I am going down the path of Christianity. I am trying to get better at it, but I'm not like a diehard Christian quite yet. But I just don't want no bad energy, bro. I just don't want no bad energy, bro. I'm good. I am good, bro.
Manhattan Island by some loony who only pulled the trigger for his own sick enjoyment. John Lennon died on the same day as Juice WRLD, December 8th.
Really?
39 years apart,
See, stuff like this is so eerie, bro.
which becomes even weirder when looking at Juice WRLD's lyrics. In the song You Wouldn't Understand, he initially confirms that he listens to John Lennon. Then in All Girls Are the Same, he'd instead claim that he really felt like John Lennon, which was repeated in a different track named New Girl. However, most notably, in the song Way Too Much.
Yeah, fake or not, I'm not trying to be anywhere near that supernatural stuff because I know in my luck and it ends up being real. I'm gonna be made an example, bro. You know my dad lived in a haunted house, like genuinely, like real. Like he was in Connecticut, like he lived in a haunted house. I want no smoke. RDC, what's his name? Leland lived in a haunted house. I want no smoke. I'm good. They're gonna crucify Yoyo by his nose hairs. What are we doing?
Juice WRLD
Walkie, drop him. Oh, I thought that said walk him down. I thought a YN just followed me.
calls himself a drug-abusing, codeine-using, modern-day John Lennon, which would be the exact substance that led to Juice WRLD's overdose. It was December 8th, 2019, a Sunday. Well, in the song Sippin' Red, Juice WRLD states, I'm really starting to like my demons. One day, yeah, I really want to meet them. One day, I'ma meet him on a Sunday. He'd also predict exactly how it'd happen. I wonder if my habits will kill me. I don't know why, but I get that feeling. Further predicting when it would happen in the classic hit song Legends. What's the 27
Amazing song, by the way.
club? We ain't making it past 21.
We're not gonna make it to 21. You don't feel that way, do you? Or do you honestly feel that way?
Juice WRLD died only 6 days after his 21st birthday. As for the 27 club, Jimi Hendrix knew that he'd be a part of that. In an interview, he'd bluntly state, I'm not sure I will live to
Would you ever go to a haunted house for Halloween? I've gone to one singular haunted house. It wasn't even that scary. It was a vanilla haunted house. I left that bitch drenched. That's a curse. I left, bro, there were children in the haunted house. There were actual little children going into the same haunted house as me. I left there drenched in sweat. You could wring out my shirt. I was quite literally the loudest person in there. Never again. No, I'm good.
to be 28 years old. Similarly, during a 1969 trip to Morocco, Hendrix visited a clairvoyant. When they flipped
What is
over
a
a death
clairvoyant?
card, Hendrix took the prediction literally. I'm going to die before I'm 30, he told a friend. Hendrix further told his fashion designer,
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing what I'm doing.
but there was no better prediction than his song The Ballad of Jimmy. He'd write the lyrics many things he would try, for he knew soon he'd die. Now Jimmy's gone, he's not alone. His memory still lives.
Yeah, but I feel like they're also like, I feel like it's not as much as them predicting it. It's more of them speaking it into existence, bro. Like, obviously, if you talk about your death all the time, it's gonna, like, if I walked around talking about I'm gonna die before I'm 30, and it's something I thought about all the time, it's something I lived my life expecting, it's something I put in my art all the time, I feel like you're kind of speaking it into existence.
On. He's not gone, he's just dead. 5 years this, he said. Jimi Hendrix recorded the song in October 1965, then died 4 years 11 months later in September 1970, just 1 month shy of his 5-year prophecy. John Denver's prediction was a bit more accidental. You surely know him from his most popular song.
Oh, I know this.
Country
Okay.
Roads Take Me Home, West Virginia. But it's his 6th most popular song that's a little more intriguing. Titled Leaving on a Jet Plane, he talks about hopping on a flight and never coming back. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you, and I'll be on my way.
Did he die in a plane crash?
Hold me like you'll never let me go, cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Well, 28 years after writing these lyrics, John Denver took a flight and never came back, crashing into Monterey Bay just south of San Francisco. This song hits way more once you know that he died at a plane crash. This man left us
Plane crashes are so tragic, bro. Oh my god.
way too soon, whilst Lil Peep's entire discography repeatedly predicted how he'd die.
How did Lil Peep die again? Didn't someone give him like laced weed or something like that? or laced something. Something. He got laced. I remember that.
One of the first lines on his very first mixtape was, "I got a feeling that I'm not gonna be here for next year, so let's laugh a little before I'm gone." When asked about death, he'd further add,
"Everything changes with time. Like, you can't predict where you're gonna be next year. You have no idea."
Lace
which
Sands?
was the main theme in countless different songs. In Life is Beautiful, he'd state, "I think I'ma die alone inside my room," whilst in a different song, Falling for Me, Peep
Someone said rest in peace, but his music was ass. I'm not gonna comment on that because I'm pretty sure there are people who really resonated with his music. I was very big on SoundCloud in this time, and I will say I didn't listen to Lil Peep either. I didn't. I really didn't. X and Juice I listened to really heavily. I just wasn't a fan of his delivery. No knock to his music though, but like I just didn't like his. What was his name? Lil Tracy? Lil Tracy was calm though.
expressed, "I don't want to die, I don't want to OD." As a result, Adam 22
What's good, Jade is life?
When you come in and see that, just know that that's a Lil Peep memorial. Well, not a memorial because he's not dead yet, but he's working on it.
Having no clue
He's
what would
working on it
happen
is
only
crazy.
6 months later.
Oh my god.
People
See, this is what I'm saying. Like they're always talking about it and joking about it. Of course it's gonna happen.
would make a final
He's not dead yet, but he's working on it. That's not something you say to someone that wants to be alive, bruh.
Instagram post reading, "When I die, you'll love me," which would happen the very next day. Peep overdosed alone inside his tour bus, described exactly in songs like Runaway, "I was dying and nobody was there." Tupac had a line that was even more chilling, "I've been shot and murdered. Can't tell you how it happened word for word." He'd also release a song called "If I Die Tonight," on which he raps, "I hope they bury me and send me to my rest." Headlines reading, "Murdered to death, my last breath." Tupac was already shot at the age of 23, at which point he'd tell a journalist, "They didn't get me this time, but it's coming." The journalist then asked,
What do you think's gonna happen in 15 years for you, in 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
to which Tupac responded,
Best case in the cemetery. Not in the cemetery. Sprinkled in ashes, smoked up by mahogany.
he'd therefore also tell a friend, "I ain't gonna be around long enough to have kids." Tupac added, "I'm telling you, I ain't gonna live past 25.
Like, why are you walking around saying that?
At the age of 24, he'd released the song "Death Around the Corner" and claimed he was having visions of leaving here in a hearse. The final music video he ever made was for "I Ain't Mad at Ya," in which he walks out of a venue and is gunned down unexpectedly. 4 months after filming it, Tupac walked out of a Mike Tyson boxing match and was gunned down unexpectedly. He was, as predicted, 25 years old. But you can't talk about Tupac without mentioning Biggie, whose one and only album he released while alive was eerily titled "Ready to Die."
I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up.
It was that boy Diddy, bruh. You know what? If I knew Diddy wanted me dead, I'd talk about my death all the time too, bro. No cap. You know what? Tupac, I feel like they knew too, bro. Tupac and Biggie, bro. I'd be talking about my death too if I knew the Diddler wanted me. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Paranoid.
He did that, but Diddy did that, bro. He did
Really
that.
scared.
It featured songs like "Who Shot Ya" and "Everyday Struggle," on which he states, "Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door."
Or sometimes you hear death squirting baby oil.
On another song he raps, "I swear to God I feel like death is effing calling me," but it's this interview here that's just downright scary. Biggie announces the name of his new second album, "Life After Death," to be released a month after the
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
name of his new second album. 13 days later, Biggie was shot and killed, meaning Life After Death was released 16 days after he actually died. It featured songs such as "Last Day" and "Somebody's Gotta Die," then closes with a track titled "You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You." Mac Miller's songs followed a similar theme. There's an extremely long
Sometimes I just forget that Mac Miller died, bro. Because it was so unexpected. It came out of nowhere, bro.
Reddit post.
Oh my god, there's so many good rappers that are just, oh my god, bro.
highlighting every Mac Miller lyric that foreshadowed his death, and even then the top comment is, "There's more than that, my friend." Many come from his 2014 mixtape Faces, which featured songs like Funeral and Grand Finale, as well as lines perfectly predicting, "Suppose I'll die alone from an overdose of some sort." On the mixtape he'd further state, "A drug habit like Philip Hoffman will probably put me in a coffin," although 2 years later he'd changed his tune. In his Stopped Making Excuses documentary, Mac stated,
"Overdosing is just not cool. There's no legendary romance. You don't go down in history because you overdosed. You just die."
On his song Perfect Circle / Godspeed, Mac further added, "Everybody say I need rehab. They don't want me to OD and have to talk to my mother, telling her they could have done more to help me, and she'll be crying saying that she'll do anything to have me back. I need to wake up before one morning I don't wake up." On That's Life, Mac Miller told the world, "I'm headed to the other side, where the grass is always greener." However, there was no crazier line than this one rapped on Brand Name. "To everyone who sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join the 27 Club." Well, Mac died 3 months before turning
at 26, bro. Jeez,
27, overdosing on pills mixed with fentanyl. One of his final lines, released just 35 days beforehand, "I can feel my fingers slipping. In a motherfucking instant, I'll be gone."
Goodness gracious, bro. Goodness gracious, bro. Such a terrible freaking topic, bro. I really do feel like it was less manifestation. I mean, it was less prediction and more manifestation, though. That is genuinely my opinion. But, all right, 5 curses. That's 15 push-ups. At least it's not 24. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, y'all. That was my reaction. Hope you guys liked it. Catch you on the next one. Peace.